the U.S. government's aggressive rhetoric has escalated global tensions. Recent statements from the White House have framed a foreign power as an imminent threat, justifying a massive increase in military spending. This narrative, backed by alarming headlines, has shifted public opinion toward accepting the possibility of war. The military-industrial complex thrives on such fear, as it sets the stage for unprecedented defense contracts. Following the government's announcements, defense stocks have surged. Companies like Lockheed Martin and Raytheon have seen their share prices skyrocket, driven by investor confidence in increased military contracts. This financial boom highlights the direct correlation between political rhetoric and corporate profits, revealing the economic engine behind the push for war. Behind closed doors, defense industry lobbyists are hard at work. In exclusive Washington restaurants, they wine and dine politicians, ensuring favorable legislation and hefty defense budgets. These meetings, often shrouded in secrecy, are where the real decisions about war and peace are made, driven by profit rather than national interest. Major news networks amplify the government's narrative, broadcasting exaggerated threats of foreign aggression. Sensationalized graphics of missile launches and invading armies dominate the airwaves, stoking public fear. This media manipulation creates a climate of urgency, making war seem inevitable and silencing dissenting voices. The Pentagon has signed multi-billion-dollar contracts with defense contractors, ensuring a steady flow of taxpayer money into private hands. These deals, often rushed through without proper scrutiny, prioritize corporate profits over public welfare. The signing ceremonies, held in lavish boardrooms, symbolize the unchecked power of the military-industrial complex. Defense factories are operating at full capacity, churning out weapons and ammunition around the clock. Production lines, once idle, are now bustling with activity as orders pour in from the government. Workers, often underpaid and overworked, toil in these facilities, unaware of the human cost of the products they create. Thousands of U.S. soldiers are being deployed to conflict zones under the guise of national security. These young men and women, many of whom enlisted for economic reasons, now face the brutal realities of war. Their deployment, driven by political and corporate agendas, raises questions about the true purpose of these missions. As U.S. airstrikes intensify, civilian casualties have skyrocketed. Entire neighborhoods are reduced to rubble, with innocent lives lost in the crossfire. The international community has condemned these actions, but the military-industrial complex remains indifferent, viewing these tragedies as collateral damage in the pursuit of profit. While the world grapples with the horrors of war, defense industry CEOs are celebrating record-breaking profits. At lavish parties, they toast to their financial success, oblivious to the suffering their products have caused. These celebrations underscore the moral bankruptcy of a system that prioritizes profit over human life. As the true cost of war becomes apparent, citizens are taking to the streets. Protesters gather at the Capitol, demanding an end to the military-industrial complex's influence. Riot police, armed to the teeth, confront the peaceful demonstrators, symbolizing the struggle between corporate power and public will.